Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So for today's video, I will do part 2 of my annual high-end makeup favorites. And in part 1, we have already covered primer, skincare, foundations, as well as eyeshadows. But guess what? After filming that video, I went back to my collection and I found out a bunch of stuff in those categories that I felt like deserves a shout out. So for today's video, we're gonna start with those products. Then we're going to move to, the face powders, like the highlight, the contour, the bronzer. So I'm afraid that we couldn't wrap up this series in today's video, but don't worry, for the lips, I have already thought about it. I want to do a dedicated lip series, just sharing with you guys my favorite high-end lip products, and I'm going to swatch every single one of them, both on the back of my hand and on my lips. So not only you can see those colors, the names, you can also see how they look on me. Then you will understand why I love them so much. So yeah, that will be the format of today's video. So if you want to know what are my absolute favorite 2019 high-end makeup products, just please keep watching. Oh, by the way, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Just want to give you guys a reminder. Okay, so now let's move on to today's video. So the first item I want to share is a toner. I actually already mentioned this one in one of my monthly favorites. I can link the monthly favorites playlist. So if you guys want to check it out, I know I have some new subscribers. You want to get to know me better, know all my previous work, you can go check it out. So ever since I mentioned that, I just keep using it and I feel like it doesn't say right if I don't mention this one in my annual favorites. So the product I absolutely love is this Lancome Tonic Comfort Hydrating Toner. So this is what it looks like. Look how much I have used since last time. I just adore this toner. This is probably the best toner I ever used. I'm not even exaggerating. I use a lot of toners. I use a lot of like high-end sprays, but this one, it is popular for a reason. I think Lancome is a really prestige established brand. Some of their star products are legit. Like this is one of them. So this one is a hydrating comforting toner, has Acacia honey. It's just so comforting, especially now, like it's still cold, it's still kind of dry during those kind of like winter slash like early spring. I just love slathering this on my face. It just gives me that instant hydration, that instant nourishing effect. I want to emphasize the nourishing effect in this one. It's not just about hydration, because if it's only about hydration, I have other, toner that's like literally designed only for hydration, which I think are amazing for summer. But in like the colder months, you want your skin to have that nourishing effect even from the first step of skincare, and let me tell you, this one provides that. It's literally feel like a liquefied serum. That's how I feel. It packs with great ingredients, very comfortable. It's not harsh at all. I think this one you can use even if you have sensitive skin. So yeah, I love this toner a lot. I would recommend this one like 100%. Alright, moving on, the second item I really love is a primer, but this one is also a moisturizer. So this is the Primerizer by Smashbox, and let me tell you, this and the Lancome toner together is such a powerful combo, especially during winter time, especially if you have dry skin. This will literally save your skin from any dry patches. Like for me, I have combination skin, but in winter time, sometimes I can see around like the crust of my nose, I have dry patches. So I tried so many, different products trying to get rid of it, but none of them really work that amazing. Some of them work for a while, but after like 5 or 6 hours, I noticed like my makeup break apart, especially in this area. So I'm like, I need to find something. Then I watched one of Kathleen Light's videos. She was talking about how this primerizer literally changed her skin. I was like, let me give it a try. Then I bought it, and let me tell you, I am obsessed, like literally obsessed. I don't know if you guys can see, I have used quite a lot. And this is just so like creamy, nourishing, hydrating. I feel like this is a primer slash moisturizer version of the Lancome, if that makes sense. So let me just show you guys. See that? A little goes a long way, let me tell you. And it literally just melts into your skin in 2 seconds. So you don't have to worry about if it's too like nourishing, especially as a primer. Then when you apply your foundation, it might slide around. Let me tell you, not the case at all. It gives you a quick like, you know, splash of hydration, then it disappears in your like skin. So I just, look at this. I just adored it so much, and I love the glass bottle. I just feel like everything from the packaging to the product is really amazing. So I just want to give this one a shout out. Alright, moving on. The next item I really love. In fact, the reason why I didn't include in my last video is because I put this one literally right in front of my computer. Like sometimes if I don't feel like wearing makeup, I still wear this. That's why it's not even in my beauty room. So this is the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50 with UVA high protection. And this is what it looks like. Dermalogica is a very expensive brand, but I think they have some of the best like skin care, skin, you know, loving products in the whole market, because they specialize in skincare. And this is one of their star product in my opinion, just because I feel like this is so easy to use and it gives you all the protection you need. Because protecting your skin needs to come from every single day. Like for example, now it's winter time, people just like lacking off on sunscreen. But no, you shouldn't, because there's still UVA, UVB, it's invisible. Plus, if you work in front of the computer, you will have those kind of like any kind of radiation come through. That's why I feel like this is such a powerful tool to protect your skin from all the harm that will be caused in, you know, the air. I love it so much. I use this one a lot, but it's actually a pretty big bottle. So here, this is the texture, it's white, but then once you just put it down, it just dissipates. It might have a little hint of, you know, like white, but not that much. So I just feel like this is, you know, like such a necessity in day-to-day life. I just put it right in front of my computer, because whenever like I'm getting up in the morning, I like to go work on my computer a little bit, like check my YouTube stats, check the news. I just, you know, put this one on. Then if I want to do my makeup, I go to the beauty room. If I don't, I just leave the door, whatever. Because I just feel like as long as you have the protected layer, the rest is really at your own discretion. So yeah, I just love this product. Alright, moving on. The next item I really love in the year 2019 is a foundation. It's actually the foundation I'm wearing on my face today. Ever since I bought this one, I'm like addicted to it. So this is a NARS Luminous Foundation, and this is what it looks like. So it's called Sheer Glow Foundation, and I'm in the shade medium 2, Santa Fe Sheer Glow. So this is the foundation I'm wearing on my face today. I just love my makeup today. My makeup is good today. I got this one during a Sephora sale. I can link like a bunch of Sephora, you know how they're like a playlist. You guys want to check it out, especially if you're new here. Welcome to the family. I love you guys. So yeah, I bought it because of an online hype. I don't know why I've never jumped on the NARS like Sheer Glow train since like 5 years ago. But I don't know why, somehow it just came to me like maybe let me try it. Then I bought it, and I bought the separate, you know, pump. See, that's the thing. You have to buy a separate pump. Maybe that's why I was like hesitant. I'm like, I'm good. But you know what? It's worth it. Yeah, I wish they come with a pump, but I think the product itself is worth it. This is so beautiful. It gives you that natural glow. I feel like I'm more leaning towards like sheer glow makeup look. Just like in the year 2019 carry into 2020, I just want my skin to breathe. I want to showcase my hard work on my skincare. So I don't want to use a heavy foundation to cover it all up, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is my perfect, you know, choice in terms of achieving an effortless glowy look. So this foundation, A, glass bottle, I love it. And B, let me show you guys a little bit. So here is the foundation. Don't even want to get too much out because this a little goes a long way. So don't get fooled, oh, because it's sheer glow, it's gonna use up so quickly. No, a little goes a long way. I always over like pump it because I just always thought, oh, it's a sheer glow, so I need a lot. But then I end up have to like put on my neck, which is fine, you know, because I think especially if you wear clothes that will show your neck, it's better you match your face with your neck, so it's fine. But if you're wearing like high neck, just make sure don't pump too much because a little goes a long way. So this is the foundation looks like. Look at that glow, like already the luminous glow is there, but at the same time it still gives you a pretty beautiful coverage. If you don't have big skin issues, you just have minor like imperfections that you want to cover, I really think this like coverage will be enough. I have, you know, like I don't know, like have some redness here, have some like puffy dark circle here. Just using this alone can cover everything. Sometimes if I'm just running errands, I don't want to put on concealer, this is enough. I just love that effortless glow that, you know, adds to my face. I think it's very, very natural, very beautiful. So yeah, I love this NARS foundation. Alrighty, the last item in like the face base category is actually a drop. So this is a Cover FX Superpower Antioxidant Booster Drop, and this is what it looks like. I got this one I think during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, probably last September, November-ish, and ever since I got this one, I love it. This is such an easy like way out. Like if you feel like your skin is not in a prime condition, you need some pick-me-up, or if you just want some preventative anti-aging because you haven't reached like an age that you should go on full on anti-aging, but you know there might be some early signs of premature aging, all that kind of stuff, this one is your secret weapon. I literally use it to drop in my foundation like this. Like I one or two dab, mix it with my foundation and just apply it. This literally just gives your skin a boost, just like how it says. It's a superpower antioxidant booster drop, so it literally gives your, you know, skin the boost it needs. And it smells a little strong, I have to say, so if you're sensitive to the scent, make sure you smell it before you buy it. But for me, I don't care, I don't mind the scent. I love the effect. I don't think I need anti-aging products yet. I'm not reaching that age. But also at the same time, I want to start incorporate some preventative measures instead of just, you know, hydration. So I feel like this is a great bridge product that bridges the gap between, you know, you're kind of like want to start like slowing down premature skin, but you're not like full on mature skin that you need to have anti-aging. That's why I feel like this is a great product. Plus, it's so easy to use. It doesn't interfere with your other skincare steps. It's not like you have to replace, you know, a skincare step with this product. It's literally just you drop it in your foundation or in your primer or in your moisturizer, then you put it on. So that way, not only you get the hydration, the nourishment, but also you get a boost of anti-aging. So I love this product. Alright, now let's move on to the eyeshadow palettes again, because in 2019, it's a booming year for eyeshadow palettes. There are so many wonderful palettes that I could include in this video, but then my whole series will stretch to 10 episodes. So I'm like, you know, just choose the best of the best. Because I also love the 3 Norvina palettes that Norvina came out in the end of the year. But since I haven't really, you know, make videos about it, and it's technically a late 2019, early 2020 release, I just feel like I can put it off for next year. So I truly just want to showcase the products I have personally used and loved in the year 2019. So with that being said, my personal favorite, this is probably the favorite. I like the Huda Beauty New Nude. So this probably is a tie with the New Nude. Is the Tati Beauty Volume 1 palette. Hello. Is that surprising? Not to me. So in the year of 2019, I just feel like the Tati Beauty release as well as the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson release are the two, you know, releases that broke the internet. So for me, I couldn't get my hands on the Conspiracy palette, but I do manage to get my hands on the Tati Beauty Volume 1. So ta-ta! Here is the palette. Look how beautiful are the colors. Oh my goodness. And you got a giant mirror. It's just amazing. I already did a dedicated review on this palette. I'll link it here as well, so go check it out. I just, you know, I feel like this palette, I don't need to say more because there's so many people already reviews. Everybody knows this is a major hit. Let me just swatch a few of my favorite shades just in case you're new to my channel. So I really love this color right here. Look at this purple. Ooh, there you go. There you go. That's a swatch I'm talking about. Look at that. Then I also love this shade right here. Whoa, look at that. Amazing. And next, I really love this blue glitter right here, the press glitter. Look at that. It's amazing. This palette is a major hit. I'm so happy for Tati. I just think this is so amazing, and I love how she organized the shadows. Very like easy on the eyes and very easy to use, like organizing by different texture and a different like color story. So yeah, gotta mention this. I feel like if I don't mention this one, I'm probably not being 100% genuine about my favorites, because this is literally like one of the best eyeshadows of 2019. So gotta mention it. Alright, moving on. The next eyeshadow palette I really love in the year of 2019 is the AnastasiaJackie Aina palette. So here is the palette. First of all, I really love the packaging of this palette. I think it probably has the prettiest packaging out of all the Anastasia palettes. Well, I really love the Amaretto palette. I love this palette. This palette has a different material, so I think it's very unique, and I love this dual chrome. I think it's so beautiful. And once you open it up, here are the shades. It's definitely the most unique color stories of Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is, you know, like obvious because, you know, this is designed for darker skin tone, which I think is amazing because, you know, we all come in different color, different shades, so there should be different product catering to different skin tones in the market. So I love the fact that this palette fills, you know, a need in the market. So I just think that's really cool. For me personally, in the beginning, I almost passed on this palette because I'm afraid that the colors will be like too pigmented on my skin. But I'm glad that I swatched it in the store, and it's really beautiful. If you have lighter skin, I still think this palette could work as long as you use a lighter hand. For example, like those kind of darker shades, it's really beautiful once you blend it out. So this palette is actually pretty versatile in terms of the colors, and I just really adore this palette because the tones are so unique and it's just so beautiful. I know that Norvina has 3, you know, big palettes, but this, what I mean by unique is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, because Norvina is a separate brand now. So I just feel like it's time for them to do, you know, a color story that cater to, you know, medium to darker complexion. I just think they did this palette beautifully. Also, I already filmed a review on this palette. I know I haven't even like put out the review. Yeah, I already include this one in my favorites, but trust me, I really love this palette. I think it really deserves a spot in the favorites. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for my review for this Jackie Aina palette because it's so beautiful. I cannot wait to let you guys see what kind of look I created using this palette. So yeah, this is the next eyeshadow palette I really adore in the year of 2019. Alright, moving on. The next eyeshadow palette I love in the year of 2019 is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. So this is a palette right here. This is actually her first like big palette that makes me want to buy it. I know she has a lot of big palettes, but to me, I just felt like the price point is so high. I couldn't really justify it. I don't feel like I would make a lot of use out of it. Even with 20% off, even with 30% off during Black Friday, I couldn't do it. But this palette, I think, is a step in the right direction for the brand if, you know, the brand wants to market to mass consumer, because this one is retail for $65, which is way more reasonable than their $128 price tag for their older, bigger palette. And inside of this palette, you have a variety of very wearable shades. I feel like, yes, like her bigger palettes are amazing. The mattes, the shimmers are bomb. But I feel like when it comes to day-to-day consumers, some of the shades might be too much to wear on a daily basis. But this palette is designed for your everyday, you know, consumers. So it's just so beautiful, and I love the fact that all the names are here, and I love how the colors are being organized, and the mattes are amazing. The shimmers are amazing as well, but I feel like there are better shimmers out there. Like, look, it's not like that wowing. I feel like I can get, you know, this kind of effect with some other brands, but the mattes here, they're all so smooth. It blends amazingly. Let me just show you like one or two, like even lighter shades. Like, look at that. Look at the mattes in this palette. Like, literally on this hand, I literally have no lotion, no nothing. That's like just dry swatch like that. So I feel like this palette is really good if you're someone that you want something that's a stable in your makeup collection that you will use on a daily basis. You want it to perform, you want it to be really like reliable. Check this one out. This is such an amazing palette. All right, moving on. The next eyeshadow palette I really love. This is another like surprise discovery. Is this Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. Look how cute. Here are the 9 shades. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this one in my other like monthly favorites already, but I just really adore this palette, so I want to give this one another shout out. I feel like Dior really hit it big with the whole Backstage line because I really love the Backstage foundation. I also really love the Backstage face palette, which I will mention in the face category. So yeah, when I saw this eyeshadow palette here with this color story, I know that this would be a smash hit, and it is. So inside you will have 9 shades, and I love like how they organize the shade, and I also love the fact that they're on a little bit darker side. So it's not just your basic beige brown nude kind of ish color, you know. This actually gives you a little bit of flavors to your shadows, and they're so buttery. Like, literally, let me show you like the darker shades. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Then we have this darker brown here. Gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Then we have this kind of like a brownish shade in the middle. I love the shimmer here. Let me show you guys. Wow. Isn't that just so amazing? And you also have a eyeshadow base, which I think is such a genius design. Plus, they put the base in the first row instead of the last row, because in Huda Beauty's new nude palette, you also get an eyeshadow base, but they put in the last row. So sometimes the shadow will fall out to the last row and then stick to the base. That's why I feel like it's very smart for Dior to put in the first row. And let me tell you, this base reminds me so much of the MAC Soft Ochre. If you don't have that one, maybe just go ahead and get this one, because not only you get the soft ochre, but also you get 8 other shadows, and it's not that much more expensive. So yeah, I just love this beautiful night pan Dior shades. Alright, that's it. That's all my favorite eyeshadow palettes in the year of 2019. And I kind of want to end this video here. I know that I told you guys I'm going to start with, you know, the stuff that I didn't mention in the last video. Then I'm going to start with the face powder, everything. But I feel like I get a little carried away because I love to, you know, tell you guys why I love those products. I want to be as detailed as possible, and one of my, you know, biggest feedbacks from you guys is also that you love that I'm being informative about all the products. So that's why I want to really, you know, hit all the talking points of why I love it, how do I use it, or show you guys the colors. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I guess we're gonna just stop here. But before we go, I kind of want to make an honorary mention. This eyeshadow palette is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I couldn't make this one a favor of 2019, but I actually got it in 2020, even though it's a 2019 release. So I guess I'll just make an honorary mention, and maybe next year you guys will see if this one will make the final cut of 2020. So definitely stay tuned because I want to see you guys in next year. So yeah, the shadow palette I really love and would love to make an honorable mention is the KKW Beauty and the Mario collab. This is the shadow palette that I'm wearing on my eyes, and I already did a dedicated review of the whole collection. I can link that video here, go check it out. So for me today, I literally only used 2 shades from this eyeshadow palette. So first of all, here is a shadow palette, just in case you guys never like saw it before. And for me, I really love the fact that there are so many matte nudes in this palette. I know I just said a minute ago that I'm glad that Dior doesn't have like basic matte, like nude shades. But it's a little bit different because with the KKW Beauty, I'm expecting her to release those matte nude shades because that's all she wears on a daily basis. And what I really love, and I think they done right, is that they gave us different like shades of nude, and they're all like slightly different, so it's not like a big jump. So that way you can really pair all those colors with the rest of your eyeshadow collection. For example, if you have a darker brown shimmer, you can use the darker brown matte here as a base. If you have like a light yellow kind of nudie shimmer, you can use this yellow as a base. So I feel like this is a great, how to say, like a supplement shadow palette to the rest of your collection, because we all need to build up from nude base then to color, right? So that's why I really love, you know, all the matte nude shades in this palette. It's just really comprehensive nudes, if that makes sense. So for me, what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing So Many Paparazzi as well as Look Up, those 2 shades mixed up. That's my eyeshadow base, and then building upon the base, I am using this Lancome Holiday Less Monochromatic palette. So this is an all over cream to powder color. First of all, look how cute is this packaging. I was imagining this one to be much bigger than the size when I like look at the picture online, but you know, I'm actually glad that it comes with this smaller, you know, size, so that way it's very like travel friendly. So here are all the colors. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys, or I filmed it, but I haven't uploaded yet. I don't know. I need to go back and check. But I filmed this haul for you guys for sure. So you will see it sooner or later if it's not up yet. So I love all the shades. I remember when I first impression swatched it, I'm not so impressed because it's very like subtle color. But then today when I'm using it, because I'm using this color right here, like a green color, I realize how sometimes subtle also speaks volume. Like, yeah, like when you swatch on your hand, yeah, it's blood, it's plain, it's very subtle. But once I put on my eyelid, I feel like it just gives my eyes the flavor that I crave. It's almost like the perfect subtleness. It still adds that green popping on top of my yellow nude brown color, but on top of that, it's not like overshadowing, it's not like taking away from like my lip, because I'm wearing like a very like bright lip today. That's why I was like, let me use this palette, because I knew that I wanted some shimmer on my eyes, but then I don't want it to, you know, clash with my red lip. So that's why I all of a sudden realized the beauty of this eyeshadow palette that I didn't really realize when I like did a haul and just finger swatch it. I realized that this is a great supplementary eyeshadow palette. if you want to pair this with a stronger lip or stronger face color, literally all the shades are subtle, but they're not oblivion. You can still see the sheen, especially if you see me in person. I can see like the sheen of this touch of hint of olive green, and just, you know, it really like shines when I hit the light. It's a very, very beautiful, wearable, everyday color. So, you know, now I'm falling in love with this eyeshadow palette so much, and I love the design. It's just so simple, very elegant. I think it's a very on brand with Lancome. I feel like that's like the power of Lancome. They are really masters of those kind of like high, elegant, subtle, but like beautiful colors. So yeah, I absolutely love this palette now. I just love it so much. I just feel like, oh my gosh, I need this one in my collection because I don't really have those kind of subtle shimmers. All my shimmers are very loud, bold, out there. So yeah, the honorable mention goes to this eyeshadow palette. Alright, lastly, for my lip color today, I know you guys gonna ask, so I'm gonna tell you right now. I wear the Kylie lip kit from her Christmas collection. So this is the lip kit right here, the complete color. This is called Naughty List. And then we have the Naughty List matching lip liner. I just love this color. I think it's so beautiful. It's like the perfect red. It's a red. It's not like orange red or like a blue red. So I just think it's so beautiful. It's gonna look so beautiful on everybody, literally, I guarantee. So yeah, if you still can, get your hands on those. Plus, look how cute is this liner packaging. I wish she can come out with more packagings like this, like the whole colored packaging, you know? How fun would that be, right? So yeah, this is what I'm wearing on my lips, and this is today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really love you guys, and if you do enjoy today's video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because I love you guys to hang around with me and stay around. Let's talk about makeup. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.